Right, here we saw now at CMON's flagship store, as you can see around here. And So has kindly agreed to teach me how to play a Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, Song of Ice and Fire.
The tabletop miniature game.
Tabletop miniature games by Cool Minis and all.
So take it away, So.
Hi. Hello. So today we're going to do Night's Watch versus Lannister Army 30 points demo game.
Cool.
And keeping things simple, yet also want to showcase all different type of units, like range units, melee units, some of the key components of the battles and stuff like that. So try my best to fit in as many components possible, not just a plain simple 30 points, and at the same time also keep the NCU to minimum of 1 so that it's not that complicated.
What is NCU?
NCU is basically the political side of the miniature game. They will be outside the battlefield, and they will be controlling and puppeteering the battle from outside the battlefield. All right. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna explain a little bit on how the unit works and just explain a little bit. So these are infantry units, and I'm playing 3 units of Song Brothers.
Okay.
This is different models, but doesn't matter. So this is 3 Song Brothers, and 2 of the Song Brothers will have attachments. One is a commander, and one is just a normal attachment.
Right.
And on the Lannister side, we have Tywin Lannister leading the Mountains Men, and then we have 2 Lannister guards with 2 guard captains.
Right.
And we have the cavalry unit, which is not painted.
Right.
These are the Knights of the Castle Rock.
And do you have unique cards for each of them?
That's right. So here are the unit cards. So let's talk about the Lannister army first. So we have the Mountains Men, 2 Lannister guards, and the cavalry. Now, just to explore a little bit on the unit cards.
Sure.
So there are key important things on the unit cards that is essential to just start the game, right? Let's talk about other stats later in the middle of the game when we do the combat and stuff like that. So the key thing is the movement, which this unit moves at 5.
Okay.
And you can see that the Lannister guards only move for 4 inches, and the cavalry actually move for 5.
Right. So cavalry is faster.
That's right. So this is the key important stats to kickstart the game. And of course, looking at the Night's Watch side, actually most of the Night's Watch units move at 5, and the cavalry actually move at 6, and the wolf actually move at 6 as well. So to start the game, today we're gonna play without any objectives, just 30 points, plain and simple. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna just start with a deployment. Okay. So the game start with, I'm not gonna bore you with all the.
Now, is this a game where you start deployed on the board?
That's right.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna bore you with a lot of things, but to start the game, both players roll 2 dice.
Okay.
And
I can do that. High score has initiative as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Oops, mine is a 1 and a 5.
So 11.
6.
So I have initiative. So the person with the higher initiative get to put terrain first.
Okay.
So to keep things simple, yet I also want to showcase the terrains. I only choose 2 Whispering Woods, and these are terrains with just 1 keyword. No complications at all. And they just give morale boost, which I will talk about later. Yeah. And then after that, we roll initiative dice again.
Same thing. I have 9 this time.
I have 10.
Oh.
So so the winner get to choose the side. Okay. So that people can try to put the terrains to their advantage.
You set up terrain and then you choose.
That's right. So obviously we're gonna stick to this side because I already set up there. And after I choose side, I gotta deploy my first unit. Okay. After I deploy my first unit, you deploy your first. So on the board, so what you do is you just measure short range, which is 6 inch, from your table edge. You can put anywhere along your table edge.
Now, do you deploy all of your units or we alternate?
All of the units. Oh yeah, alternate. So I put 1, you put 1. Okay. So I'm gonna deploy my Song Brothers, leading by your moment. Right. And then on your side, you can pick whichever you want, but
I'll just put it near the middle as well. Up to 6 inches.
Up to 6 inches. Okay. So after you deploy that one, I'm gonna deploy my second Song Brothers.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to deploy this unit over here. Okay, maybe like this. Okay.
Alright, so after that, I'm going to deploy my next unit of Song Brothers. Okay. Simple.
Deploy my other unit of, oops.
It's all good.
Yeah. Put it over here and...
So my next unit will be my cavalry. This is my Ranger Trackers.
Yep.
And then after that is your last unit, which is your cavalry.
Okay. So I'm going to be the special kit. I'll deploy on this side instead. So my cavalry is going to be on my right flank.
All good.
Yeah. Okay.
Including the cavalry, which has a bigger.
Okay, which is about there.
Now there is a special unit for Night's Watch side.
Right.
This is Ghost belongs to Jon Snow. And when you play Jon Snow, you get a few Ghosts for free. So I'm going to deploy my Ghost on the edge. So Ghost is going to be sneaky on the side.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So since I deployed first, so on your turn, your unit can only do one action.
Right. But do I get to choose which unit to activate?
Yes, you get to choose which unit to activate.
Okay.
But before that, I'm going to talk a little bit on the tactic board. Things.
Sure.
So we start with our tactic deck, which is this 20 cards deck.
Is it random?
It's random. You got to randomize it, so you got to shuffle it. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And so you will draw 3 cards from there, and each cards have like triggers that are written at the top of the cards, depending on the cards. And the cards will clearly explain. Some cards are played at the start of the turn. Some cards are played when an enemy unit is being attacked. Some cards are played
based on the triggers. Are they always triggers, or some cards you can?
Some cards are anytime. Some cards are. It really depends. You just look at the cards and you just.
Okay, I've shuffled my deck.
Yep. So we shuffle my deck. I shuffle my deck, and then I'm gonna flip 3 cards. Obviously, this
is it open info?
It's not open info, but for the video's sake, I'm gonna open it.
Sure.
So I have 3 cards here, and I'm just gonna flip 3 cards here.
Switch on this side.
So currently I have 3 cards. One is the Shield of the Realms of Men.
Right.
When a friendly combat unit is attacked, after attack dice are rolled, that means that is a trigger.
Right.
So I can only play this card when this trigger is met.
When the conditions were
That is right. When I have a unit with a Vow card attached to them, and I can play this card when it attacks, then I get to fulfill these
attach
abilities.
or attack?
Attached. So there are Vow cards for Night's Watch unit. I'll explain later. So for these, same thing. There are triggers written here. Then all you need to do is when these triggers come about, you look at it. Do you want these abilities?
Right.
Then you play the card.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I flip these up, and then I'm going to talk a little bit on the tactic board side. So we have these NCUs who influence the battlefield from outside the battlefield.
What does NCU stand for?
Non-combat units. That's right.
I thought so.
Yeah. So there are 5 tactic zones.
Right.
And each of the NCUs also comes with their own abilities.
Right.
So Bowen Marsh is first steward of the Night's Watch. Okay. So obviously he is in charge of the logistics and cooking and stuff like that. So he gives card draw. That means he helps with the attrition. Right. So he gives us cards. Cersei Lannister, on the other hand, she is intimidating, and she has all the cunning abilities, right? Sure. So what she can do is that when she claim one of the zone, she can actually influence one of the enemy units. Right. And that unit have lower moral.
Based on her card.
Yeah, because of her card. Right. So her card says influence. When she claims a tactic zone, influence a unit. When influence a unit, this unit suffers -2 the moral test rolls.
Now, is this a separate phase from activating a unit on the board?
So when you are activating your units, you can either activate your combat units or activate your non-combat units.
So it's the same phase. You either activate a unit on the board or activate.
That's right. That's right. All right. So we're gonna kickstart.
Okay, sure.
All right? So your units, you have currently only have one option, which is to move. Because in order for you to attack, engage in battles, you need to charge in.
Right.
But it's way too far to charge because you look at the unit stats. They only have 5 and 4, and
cavalry is 6.
That's right. Cavalry is 6. Now I will cover cavalry later, but don't activate cavalry.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, but for now we do movement. There are 2 types of movements.
Okay.
You have maneuver and march.
Right.
So obviously maneuver is shorter form of movement.
Sure.
You have more maneuverability. Marching is more of like you get to move double the range of your speed. Sure. But you have lesser maneuverability. Okay. What do I mean by that? That means when you're moving a tray, if you're doing a maneuver, normal maneuver, you can pivot first and then move, and then you can pivot.
Okay, so pivot, move, pivot.
That's right.
Pivot up to?
Pivot about the center, up to anywhere you want.
So 180 also possible.
Yeah, okay. So right now, let's go with Lannister guards. Sure. Because you want to don't leave your commander exposed. So you want to start with Lannister guards.
So I think I want to march.
That's right. You want to march.
Yep.
So when you march, your maneuver is 4. That means
8.
So it's double. So it's 8.
Okay. And I'll just move it forward.
Actually, I have a
8. Done.
All Alright.
So that is the activation, right?
That's
And
activation,
they're done.
that's
Okay.
activation,
Cool.
and that's activated.
Okay, cool.
Now if you want to pivot, you will still have a chance.
No, it's alright. I'm just going straight for you, man.
Cool. So now my goal,
Yeah.
now I'm going to explain the cavalry.
Sure.
So I told you, don't move your cavalry first, I want
Yeah.
to explain. So
Okay.
cavalries, most cavalries comes with an extra rule, is that before their actual actions, they have one free maneuver.
Oh, cool.
So my cavalry can actually
Wait,
move,
are you saying that they can do 2 actions?
sort of,
they
they have
can
a one
maneuver
free
plus
movement.
one more?
That's right.
Ah,
They have a free maneuver.
that's cool.
So I'm going to do a free maneuver, which is to move 6. That is my action,
Sure.
the free action
Sure,
for the
the free
cavalry.
maneuver.
And then I'm going to actually march.
Okay. Now, at the end of your first maneuver, you can choose to pivot.
Yes, I do.
But you don't
I
not
choose
doing
not
that.
to. Yeah, because I want to keep things simple.
Sure, sure.
So of course now I can pivot. So I pivot this way.
Okay, cool.
Now I'm activated.
And pivot is always around the center of the
That is
shape.
right.
Okay. Now it's back to me.
Back to you.
And I think I'll activate my commander next. And I'm going to do a mirror image of this action.
Sure. Just push it forward and just line it.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah, so I'm just going to push it.
So after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually showcase the MCU capabilities.
Sure, okay.
I'm going to actually use my bow and march
Right.
to actually claim the tactic zone, envelope tactic. When I claim this zone, this tactic zone says draw 2 tactic cards. So I draw 2 tactic cards and then place 1 condition token on an enemy. So now I want to showcase the condition tokens. There are 3 condition tokens. 3 type of condition tokens.
Okay.
Weaken, vulnerable, and panic.
Okay.
And these are negative tokens.
Right.
So in this game, there isn't anything that are positive tokens. That
Sure.
means you can't do like focus on your guy
Yeah,
or something.
understand.
So this is basically to reroll enemies' attack dice. This is to reroll enemies' defense dice, and this is to reroll enemies' moral check,
Right.
which I will come to it later.
Right.
This ability was still triggered
Okay.
because this ability is from a tactic board, not the
Right, understand.
NCU's ability.
Understand.
The NCU's ability is that Bowen Marsh ability reads, when Bowen claims a zone on the tactic board, you may look at the top 2 cards of the tactic deck and place one of those cards in your hand and the other at the bottom of the tactic deck.
Okay.
So if you want to, because this is tutoring,
Right.
tutoring of deck is always good.
Right.
So if you want to, prevent that from happening,
Right.
then you may want to play that card.
Okay.
Because I get to look at top 2 cards and I choose one that is advantage to me,
Okay.
which I think is crucial for this battlefield.
Okay.
And then the other one I think is useless, I can put it, chuck it at the bottom.
So I think maybe I'll
might as well
just
play
fun,
it.
yeah,
That's
play
right.
it, yeah.
So you play that, so it's going to discard
Sure,
one.
okay. Put it in discarded
And
area.
of course I still get to draw 2 cards.
Sure.
And I still get to put
Yep.
a token.
Yep.
Which I'm going to put a weakened token
Sure.
on these guys.
So this is regardless of range, you just put it in.
regardless.
Okay.
So this is outside the battlefield.
Right.
So
Okay, nice.
cool. So I now have 5 cards. You only have 2 cards.
Sure.
Cool. So now is
How do I
your
get more cards apart from?
at every turn you will actually draw up to 3 cards.
Every round?
Every round, sorry. Cool. Yeah.
I'll just keep it simple. This one's going to do the same.
Cool.
So I move forward and I'm going to line up and I'm done. Back to you.
Cool. Alright. So I'm going to march my Swan Brothers,
Right.
leading by Jon Snow, and they have movement of 5. So
Right.
when they march is 10. Go up to 10. Now, on your turn, I want to actually showcase your NCU capabilities.
Sure.
So now, Lannister armies thrive with this thing called panic tests.
Right.
Because the whole thing about Lannister armies is that they want to intimidate the enemy units, right? So they are all shiny and
Right,
rich. So Cersei Lannister,
Yeah.
if you realize, this thing says when influencing a unit, that unit actually suffers -2 to the moral test rolls.
Okay.
Okay, now you come here, look at this. This tactic zone, crown tactic zone, says one enemy unit must make a panic test and suffers -1 to the roll. So now, of course, I will explain you what is a panic test, right?
Right.
You know that this is -1 to the roll.
Right.
This is -2 to the roll.
Right.
That means it is -3 to the roll.
Oh, it's cumulative.
Accumulative, right?
Ah, okay,
So
cool.
what you can do is that you claim Cersei Lannister on the
I'll
crown
do that.
zone, and then you influence Cersei Lannister to one of my units, which you think is dangerous. Currently, is the Ranger Trackers,
Yes,
which
I
are
was going to go
nearest.
for that, yeah.
So you influence them,
Right.
and they are being forced to do a panic check.
Okay, so this is immediate.
Immediate.
So
Immediately
total
happen.
3. Okay.
So now I'm gonna come here, focus on the Ranger Trackers
Sure.
unit card.
Sure.
So usually when you're doing a moral check, right, this moral value is what you are actually looking at.
Yeah.
So this unit moral value is 6 plus. That means for any form of moral check,
Yep.
because panic test is a form of moral check. So basically to check how high the moral value of these guys are.
Yep.
So when you're doing a model check, you always roll 2 dice
Sure.
and see if you can match this value. So I roll 2
Match
dice.
and higher or lower?
Yeah, 6 plus. So
6 plus,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
normally you would pass because on 2 dice, 7 is average.
Yeah,
but now you minus 3.
minus 3.
So you actually need to roll 9 and above.
That's right. But anyway, now I'm rolling.
Let's look at your luck.
That's
Most
right.
likely you will fail, but
So
you
I'm
pass.
I'm rolling a 10,
Ooh.
minus 3, that's 7, so I pass.
Yes.
Nothing happened.
Yes.
But let's just say that if I fail, okay, I pass. But
for
let's
the
just
sake
say,
of argument,
for the
yeah.
sake of argument, let's say I roll 3.
Right.
3 minus 3.
0.
0. Then that means I will lose 6 models. Sorry,
Okay.
6 wounds from this unit.
How do you calculate the 6? Is it from
So
the lowest
it's always
number?
so
6?
each units they have the moral values, right?
Yeah.
Their moral value is the max that you can take the damage.
Ah.
So let's say for example I roll 0. Right now I roll 0 as 3 minus 3 is 0. That means I will take 6 damage.
So if
Because
you,
6 minus
if you roll
6.
5?
If I roll 5, then I take 1.
Okay, so it's the difference between
That's
what you roll and your morale
Yes.
set.
But
Okay.
dice rolls can never be below 0.
Sure.
So let's say if I roll, let's say I roll.
Sure, you got negative something.
Negative 1,
Yeah,
no such
it's
thing. The
still,
max
yeah.
I take is 6 damage.
Yeah, okay.
So nothing happened.
Sure,
Back to me.
sure.
So back to
The
me.
Dastardly Night Watch fouled my tactic.
So now I'm going to march my Lord Commander, Joel Momont. Now back to your cavalry. That's your last unit to activate.
Yes, because I've already activated everyone.
That's right.
So first I can do a free maneuver.
Free maneuver.
Okay, move forward 5. I'm going to move forward just 5. And here.
Yeah.
And this is my first free maneuver.
Free maneuver, that's right.
And I think I am going to pivot very slightly.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going for something. I just pivot very, very slightly around the center. And now I'm going to do a march move. So, because my movement is 5, I can do 10.
That's right.
Okay. So, thanks for measuring that for me. And I'll just move all the way to here, right?
That's right.
And I can still pivot if I want, but checking my angle. I think I'll do it very, very slightly this way, and I'm done.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So now my turn. I'm going to march my units. These
Right.
scouts are from Veterans of the Watch.
Cool.
I'm using as a proxy for the Song Brothers.
Nice.
Because I don't want to. I want to use same units. So
easy.
that you see.
Easy.
Alright. So I activate them.
Right.
So of course, when we activate the units, they get activated,
Right.
activated.
Right.
First round doesn't really matter because everybody move here and
Sure.
there, so
Sure.
people can see it. But
And of course, at this point, we will clear the
yeah, that's right.
tokens as
So
well.
now I still have one more unit.
Sure.
Because
Oh, you do? Oh,
yeah,
wait.
the free.
You have the
unit.
dog.
That's right.
Doge.
So same thing. Doggies, they have the same capability as the cavalry.
Sure.
They get to move for free.
You know, I forgot about your dog. Darn it.
What is that?
I forgot about your dog. I forgot you had a dog.
So I got to move 6,
Yeah.
and then I got to move 12.
Maybe I should kill the dog first.
So if you realize, I am actually going in
Yeah.
like this, so that I can showcase you charge as well. Later.
Excellent, excellent.
Alrighty. So now this is the end.
Do we clear activation
We
tokens?
clear all the activation tokens.
Okay, very good.
So clear all the activation tokens. Now all the negative tokens, like this weaken token, will stay until you use it.
Sure. Roll for initiative.
No more, because initiative only for the first round. And after that,
So you will be first player.
I'll be the first player.
I
So now-
see.
So now I'll be the first player. Now before
Oh no,
that,
now you're going to charge me.
before that, you get to replenish your hand. So now what you can do is
With
that
3
you
cards,
can
right?
actually discard any cards you don't like and draw back up to 3. Now we move the round tracker to number 2. Also, just to showcase this figure. So this is George R.R. Martin figure from Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah.
And I'm just using it as a first like a round tracker.
Yeah, round
because
tracker.
he's
Okay, Sure. Which means we will never get to the end.
Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is I'm the first player now.
Sure.
I get the first player token.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna showcase you.
Oh no, the doggy is going to charge.
How the charge works, right? So
Right.
charge is basically there are a few things you need to check in order for you to see if you can charge the unit.
Yep.
So the first thing you need to check is if the unit that I want to charge is in the line of fire.
Yes, you
so,
are.
So basically the
Yes,
front
you are,
arc.
yeah.
Yes. So yes.
That's
it
very
is.
obvious, yes, you are.
Now, that's number 1 check. Number 2.
So
check
are
is-
the arcs always 45 degrees?
That is right, 45 degrees.
Right.
So now the second thing you need to check is which side of the tray am I charging to? So the way to check which side of the tray am I charging to is actually from the the enemy's perspective.
Understand.
So what you do is that from the enemy perspective, you check which side of the tray the
You're charging my flank.
That's right.
Because I think you're exactly at
Exactly.
my 45.
So usually if it is like, let's say for example, if it's like in the middle.
No, if I didn't pivot.
That's right. If you didn't pivot, then
I forgot about the dog.
Because charging from the side comes with a lot of additional effects.
Let's do
but
it.
I want to show it.
Sure,
right?
sure. It's
Alright,
good.
so I'm going to declare charge. But
Right.
the charge doesn't just come just like that. Alright, charge comes with a dice roll.
Right.
Alright, so charge is usually your movement plus the dice roll. That's the distance that you can cover for a charge.
Okay, cool.
But of course, definitely I can close this gap even with my 6.
Nice.
But what I want to do is that I want to showcase another ability. How scary the moves are. I'm going to actually use my free maneuver, pivot, and then I'm going to move.
Oh, you're going to do a attack from the backside.
Yeah, but I don't think I can reach the backside. But I'm still going to go for it, just to show you, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to go to the backside.
So this is your free maneuver, right?
Free maneuver.
Okay, now you do.
Now I am for sure on your flank side.
So now you do a charge action.
So even if you did not pivot it,
Right.
I can
You
still
would
go
have.
past.
Okay.
That's
Now,
right.
so now you do a charge action.
That's right. So to charge action, very simple. Roll 1 dice.
Okay.
So now, as long as it's not 1, everything else is normal charge.
Okay.
But if you roll 1, that is considered as disorderly charge.
Does this apply for everyone?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Okay, sure.
So, of course, for the one thing, I will talk about it later. Now, charge comes with a charge bonus.
Okay.
Charge bonus comes with a reroll.
Right.
So, your attack dice, you get a reroll.
Do you mean you get to choose which one you reroll, or
That's right.
you have to reroll everything?
No, you choose what you reroll.
Okay, sure.
So now I roll 5, so I'm going to connect. Now, after you charge, you decide you want to connect 100% contact or 50%.
What's the difference?
So 100% means my middle aligned to your middle. That's 100%.
So you're allowed to shift to match.
That's right.
Okay.
So if it's 50%, means like this.
Right.
So I'm gonna do.
What's the benefit one way or the other?
Well, sometimes you want to leave some gaps for next unit to engage.
In this case, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. In this case, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I'm going to engage the side, and now
Alright.
Ghost attack profile.
Snow versus the White Walkers.
So Ghost attack profile
Right.
is that it is called a silent predator, and it has this ability when it is attacking, the defender cannot play any tactic card.
Sure.
So your hand is now useless
That's fine.
during his attack.
That's fine.
And also you don't get any defense save.
That's right.
Alright, so it's going to be a simple attack. I'm going to show the charge
Go
how
ahead.
it works.
Yep.
And also, because I'm attacking from the side, when a unit is being attacked from the side, you get -1 to your defense roll. But since you're not taking defense roll,
That's
doesn't
alright.
matter. Alright, so I'm going to just roll dice according to the number of dice roll.
Sure.
It says here 2,
Alright.
and I hit at 2 plus.
Okay.
So of course it's this dice.
Anything but ones.
That's right, 2 plus. So both
Done
hits. Both hits. So you take 2 wounds.
Sure.
Now,
Now, does it mean I remove 2 figures?
No, because cavalry units, each figure represents 3 wounds.
So I'm still full for
That
the
is
moment.
right.
Okay.
And afterwards, after attacking you, you have this thing called panic check.
Right.
So you roll 2 dice to do a panic check.
Based
The same
on my
thing
morale?
That's right, based on your morale.
My morale is 6 plus, so I'm looking for 6
And because I'm attacking to the side, -1 to the roll.
So 7 plus.
Yeah.
No, I failed.
Sorry, one more thing, because
Yep.
remember, I said we put the inspiring wounds.
Yeah.
And inspiring wounds actually give you +1 to your moral check.
Oh, so I passed.
So you pass actually.
Yeah. So
now,
+1, -1, pass.
that's right.
Okay.
Plus or -1, pass. Now I want to showcase this ability that Lannisters.
Now, what would have happened if I failed?
So you just take the difference. So let's say if you roll, let's say 6,
So difference of 1.
difference of 1, then you take 1 wound.
I see. Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
If the difference was, let's say 5, you take
Sure,
5
sure.
wounds.
Got
Now let's look at this ability called Lannister Supremacy.
Right.
So this ability reads: if this unit is attacked and passes panic check, the attacker must make a panic test with -2 to the roll. So because Lannisters, they are one of the greatest house, right? So when their moral tests pass, they get to do this thing called Lannister Supremacy.
Come, do it.
So I'm gonna check panic check all my goals.
You're gonna roll a 2, man.
So I roll 7.
Yes, that's right.
So that's my activation for those.
Right.
Now it is back to your.
Now, so here's my question. Now that we are in combat,
That's right.
am I allowed to pivot to face you?
So when you declare to attack, you can face me.
Okay, but it's not a charge.
It's not a charge.
Okay.
It's normal attack.
Can I disengage?
Yes, it's called retreat action.
What will
Retreat
happen if I
action,
disengage?
So when you do a retreat action, you can either move to the back or to the side, and then afterward you can pivot. Now, how do you move? You roll a dice. The result plus your movement,
Okay.
and you move according to that. But you can only move in a straight line. So let's say if you want to disengage with your knights, you roll 1 dice.
Okay.
You roll 6
Right.
plus the 5.
Right.
You can actually disengage that way. 11
Okay.
each.
Now here's the other question. If I choose to attack and I pivot to meet you, must I always face center to center, or can I do what you did earlier, which is
down
part
center
of
to
it?
center. You're locked
So
in for
you
center
must.
to center.
Okay.
Choosing to align is only for the charge.
How much health does your wolf have?
2 health, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, and then my cavalry has attack dice of
6 dice, right there.
the small one.
Yeah, the green one.
6 dice. So I hit on a
3 plus.
What's the
My
defense?
defense pass at 3 plus.
3 plus. Okay, so on average you save about half.
Yeah.
More than half actually.
Yeah.
So most likely you won't die, but then you will do a panic test. When you panic test, you will most likely pass.
That's right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my unit of Lannisters, whatever they're called.
Guards.
Guards.
Cool.
I'm going to move them forward
Sure.
to protect my flank. So I'm going to march.
Yeah.
So march forward to 8. Oops, sorry.
All good.
And I am going to pivot slightly and done.
Just want to.
Let me put a activation token so that we know it has been activated. So this guy is done.
All good. So now on my turn, what I'm going to do is, since you did not take that military zone, and I see that juicy military zone there,
Yep.
I'm going to use Power March to claim that military
Okay.
zone and let Ghost to attack for free.
Okay.
Now this time I'm going to play this card called the Sword in the Darkness. So the Sword in the Darkness says, when a friendly unit makes a melee attack,
Right.
the defender becomes vulnerable. So that is the first part of the ability.
Yep.
Okay, we do that first.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a vulnerable token on you, which
Yep.
I explained just now that
Yep.
it is to reroll your defense dice. But since you don't have a defense dice, it
Sure. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
So now I attach it to them, and this card is now part of this unit. And the second part says, while you control the military zone, this unit's melee attack become +2 dice.
Sure.
So now I'm going to roll 4 dice.
Right.
And I don't get to reroll this time because I did not charge.
Sure.
So I hit 3 dice.
2 hits. 2 hits. Oh, you 2
2
plus. You hit on
I'm
2 plus. Ah, okay.
That's right. So I don't get to reroll this. Because
I have
I'm not
no
charging.
defense dice, so I
No
just take 3
defense dice,
damage.
You just take 3 wounds.
So 1 is removed for sure.
That's
2 more
right.
damage on another guy.
Just leave this 2 wounds
Yeah,
down
can.
there. That's
Okay.
right. And then you roll for panic check.
Sure.
You have a -1 of panic check there. And
I
you
pass.
succeed.
Yep.
Now I have to do
Penny check because of Lannister supremacy.
That's right.
But you'll pass it anyway.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
pass it.
of course.
Now,
Highly unlikely.
So this is the tactic zone ability.
Okay.
Now I get to trigger the Bower March ability, which is to look at top 2 cards.
Okay.
And I get to put 1 to my hand and then put 1 at the bottom.
Okay.
That is my activation.
Okay.
Back to you.
So I'm going to activate my cavalry now.
Yep.
They're going to turn to face you.
All good.
Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm going to attack you with 6 dice.
All good.
I'm looking for 3 plus.
That's right.
Right. So
And if I'm not wrong, the ability only works during the charging. So currently you can't use the lens ability. So there is this special ability
Sure,
that
no worries.
Yep.
I should get about 4 dice on average. We should see. Ooh, 5.
So
5
that's,
hits.
5 hits. So I'm not gonna roll. I'm now gonna roll 5 dice.
Yeah, you should save most of them.
No, dice happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But before that, I want to play this card.
Sure.
After a friendly combat unit is attacked, after the attack dice are rolled, I play this card.
Yep.
Automatically block D3 hits.
Sure.
So I'm gonna roll D3. This is a D3 dice, and I block 2 dice.
Okay.
So I automatically block 2 of that.
Okay, sure.
Left with 3.
Sure.
Now, of course, this is also a Vow card, and when I try to play another Vow on top of the additional Vow that's already existing, the old Vow get discarded.
Sure.
So this Vow is get discarded, and this is a new Vow.
Yep.
Now I try to block that 3 hits,
Yep.
and I fail 1.
Yep.
Succeed 2, so I take 1 wound.
Yep.
Now I gotta do a panic test.
Yep.
So I succeed.
Succeed. Yep.
So that's it.
Okay, cool.
So that's your activation.
Yeah, back to you.
So back to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to move up my. So do you have any cards to play?
Have you decided which one to?
Yeah, the Ranger Trackers. I'm going to activate my cavalry.
No, at this time. So go
At
ahead.
this time.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So when I activate my cavalry,
Sure.
they have a special ability. It's called the order ability.
Okay.
Now this is a very unique ability. And some of the units in this game have this thing called order.
Okay.
And order can only be done once per round. So you can use it multiple times in the whole game, but only once per round.
Sure.
And to specify that I have used that ability, I put an order token here.
Okay.
And then his ability is that enemy unit within long range and line of sight of the ranger trackers get a vulnerable token.
Okay.
So I measure range, it is long range, and is line of sight obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a vulnerable token there.
Sure.
And then after that, I'm going to do a free maneuver, which cavalry capabilities. So I'm going to pivot, and then I'm going to move for 6. And then I'm going to pivot.
Okay.
And I'm going to pivot this way. Sorry, I'm going to pivot this way. And afterwards, I'm going to declare a range attack.
Okay.
So this is to showcase range attacks. So previously we've been doing a lot of melee attacks.
Right.
And this time doing range attack. So how do you do range attack?
Right.
First of all, you check range.
Okay.
My units need to shoot at short range. Okay? And
Short range
sorry,
is
the
normal?
very first thing I need to check is whether I have line of sight. So I check, yes, I do have line of sight. The next thing is I need to check my range.
Okay.
So short range is 6 inch, long range is 12 inch. So I actually take from my center, which is this, and try to get to the shortest edge of the but currently I'm actually right outside of the 6 inch.
Okay.
But all range units, not all, most range units have these capabilities that are able to shift to any directions in a straight line before a range attack.
Sure.
If you want to close down that. So I'm going to do a shift 2. So I'm going to shift 2 forward.
You must shift 2 or up to 2?
Up to 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to shift 2.
Right.
And I'm going to shoot at you.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm rolling at 6 dice.
Right.
And obviously I'm shooting your friend arc. Because if you realize the arc is this way.
Yeah.
And 6 dice. And I only hit at 3+, so I only hit 2.
Okay.
And this is not a charge, so there is no reroll of dice.
Sure. So my defense in this case is
3+.
What's the color? 3, the red one.
Oh,
This one. 3+. Okay, so looking for 3+. Both pass.
So I used a vulnerable token
Yep.
to reroll both the dice.
Oh, okay. Both pass.
Both pass. Now, when you pass both,
Yeah.
you also consider as your panic check is being passed altogether. And that means your Lannister supremacy kicks in.
Okay.
So I have to roll a Lannister supremacy
Right.
check.
Okay.
But I'm within 6 range of the Whispering Woods.
+1.
So +1. So I do pass.
Yep.
Sorry, 7 minus 2 plus 1. So I pass. 6.
You need a 6, right?
I need a 6, yeah. So
Okay.
I pass.
All right.
So that's my activation. Just to show the
Sure.
range effect.
I think I'll activate Cersei,
Yep.
and I think I'm going to go for this.
Heal 3.
Right.
Cool.
Can I heal this unit?
That's right, you can.
Yeah.
So heal 3 means put back one of the.
Right. I'll put this back, but I'll keep the 2 wounds.
That's right.
Because it's
But the
still
second part of the ability is that remove one condition token
okay.
from a unit. So I highly recommend you to put it on this.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because you'll be attacking it soon.
Yeah.
So just
What's
put the card there.
color of the
Usually you just put the card
the
there.
purple one or the yellow one?
No, just put the card there.
Oh, the card.
That's
I see.
right.
Okay. Okay. Back to you then.
Back to me. So now I am going to maneuver these. So next time you're going first. I'm going to just maneuver. So slightly like this. 4 inch. And maneuver a little bit more. That is my activation for the Lord Commander's unit.
Okay. Cool. Back to me. Now, I got to decide I'm doing something else. Alright. So I roll dice.
All good.
So I'm just gonna roll dice, and I don't really need a high value. Maybe not. We shall see. We shall see.
Alright.
Okay,
So now
I'm gonna
you pivot first.
Yeah. I'll pivot on the point.
All good. and then you see whether you can reach.
I think it's within.
Yes, it's within. So
So now I'm going to charge.
Yeah. So rolling one, it just means that you cannot play tactic card.
Okay.
So now you do either 100%,
100%.
100%.
Yep.
All good.
Okay. Now I'm going to do my attack.
All good.
So attack is.
So you look at your first profile, which is your
4+.
the green one.
Six dice. So I'm going to roll my 6 dice. So the Lannisters are going to attack the horses. 6 dice. Here we go. Just needs a 4+. 4+, easy peasy. No.
So now, before that,
Yep.
I'm gonna use this token to make you reroll the 2 success.
Okay, nice. Oh,
So
still the
it's 2
same.
success.
Okay.
Now I'm going to play this tactic card.
Right.
It says the shield of the realms of men. When a friendly combat unit is attacked, after
Yep.
the attack dice are rolled,
Yeah.
automatically block D3 hits.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll D3 dice and block D3. So
Okay.
whatever you have attacked, I have succeeded.
Okay.
And because this is a nice watch unit, I play this, and this vow is being attached to this unit.
Right. Okay, cool.
To 5, and I'm good.
Okay, back to me.
Back to you. So you can plan your chart for next
So
turn.
all 3 has moved, yeah?
Left one.
That one, okay, never mind. I don't think you can reach me. So I'm just going to. I'm going to do a march. So I'm going to move up to 8,
That's right.
but I'm not going to move 8. I'm going to move somewhere. Move somewhere here, and then I am going to keep it a bit like this.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Alright.
And I think that is all my units.
Yep.
I think
so.
so.
Now it's back to me.
Yep.
You just put a activation token there.
Sure.
Now, I have a card that plays the horn that wakes the sleepers. Start of a friendly turn. So the trigger is the window is start of a friendly turn.
Yep.
So I'm gonna play this card.
Right.
Target one friendly unit
Yep.
and draw 2 tactic cards. So do you have anything that you want to cancel?
Nope. Go ahead.
Nothing. Alright. So I'm gonna target the unit with Momon,
Yep.
the Lord Commander,
Yep.
and I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And because this is a vow tactic card, it gets attached to the nice
Sure.
unit. So I draw 2 cards. I put it here.
Right.
And then I'm going to showcase something, alright? I want to show, hoping that I will fail this charge. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to declare a charge with my Song Brothers on these Lannister guards. It's not a good tactical choice,
Sure.
but for the sake of the demo, I want to showcase.
Sure.
So, right now I'm looking at the range from here to the shortest is 8 point something. So I need to get my movement is 5, so I need to roll 3.
Right.
So I need to roll 3 to get there.
Right.
So I want to showcase that, right?
Sure.
If I roll 3 and above, I definitely will get
Sure.
charged.
Sure.
But if I roll less than that, then something will happen. Let's see how it is.
Okay.
So I succeed.
Okay.
This is a 6. Now let me just.
Let's pretend you fail. Let's pretend you
Pretend
fail.
I fail. I
Yeah.
won't talk about it. If I fail, it's considered as failed charge.
Sure.
Failed charge means you get to move up to that distance. You fail, but then you need to take a panic check. So the same panic check will be taking all along. I roll 2 dice against my moral value, and if I have less than that, I lose
Right.
models.
Okay.
So of course I succeed.
Sure.
So I'm going to just go 5 plus 6. That's 11, more than enough. I'm going to go full contact, but this time I'm going to do a 50.
Now, just out of curiosity, so the reason you can full contact is because you first of all you had to move straight ahead, right?
So when a unit,
So from
as
your
long as-
starting position,
for starting position, as long as I get to
You
charge,
touch.
I can always do full contact.
Okay.
So I can always have an option of, I can even do this way.
Sure. So, but the criteria that you need to touch.
That's right.
Okay.
So as long as I touch, after I touch, I decide, do I want 50% or
Sure.
do I want 100%? So I'm going to do a 50% this
Okay.
way. So I will, my attack is, Song Brothers are 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, before that, I want to talk about this. I almost forgot. So, Song Brothers, they have ability called the Great Sword. They have this thing called Critical Blow and Sundering, which is an ability that we haven't used yet in this game. So, Critical Blow is the dice result that I roll 6 are count as 2 hits instead.
Okay.
And Sundering is a defender get -1 to the defense.
Right. Okay.
The armor save.
Sounds good.
How you call it. So I'm rolling 7 dice. And I am charging, so I get to reroll my dice.
Sure.
So I'm going to reroll my misses,
Sure.
which is this. I hit a 3+. So I'm going to roll this. And I have a 1 miss.
Yeah.
And I have 4 normal hits and 2 crit blow, which I count as double. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. I'm going to play a tactic card.
All good.
I'm going to play when a friendly combat unit is attacked. After attack dice are rolled, the unit gains +1 to defense save rolls for this attack.
All good.
Plus,
so that will negate the... Yep.
Continue?
That will negate the sundering. But sundering gives -1.
Sure. Plus, because I control the back thing, I also automatically block D3 hits.
All good. So roll the D3.
Yeah. Okay, so give me a 3.
So
2.
You negated.
Not too bad.
You negated 2
Could
hits.
be worse. Okay.
So now you just need to roll 6 dice. Critical blow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for
Same thing because
4+.
it's +1 -1, right?
4+.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Okay.
Back to your normal value. So
Oh, that's very bad.
that's very bad.
Just 1.
So
I
just
take
one?
5
You take
hits.
5 wounds. So you remove. So the infantry units are all
1 each.
1 each. So
Okay,
you
that's
take
easy.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, guys, you did your job.
And then after that, you do a moral check.
Okay. Penny check, right?
Penny check, sorry. So roll 2 dice.
So can I keep playing cards or there's only
Yes,
one?
you can.
I'm gonna roll 2 dice, looking for, in this case, 5 damage.
So 5 damage, that is done.
Okay.
Now you're looking at your moral value of 7+.
7+.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for 7 above.
So now
6.
6
Difference of 1. 1 more damage.
+1 because of the rule.
7. I
7,
pass.
You pass.
Okay.
But let's just pretend that you
I
fail.
did not. I
okay?
failed. Take out one guy.
Let's just say you pretend that you fail.
Yeah.
Okay? If you have failed, worry not. Lannisters, they have their guard captains. So the guard captains can actually sacrifice their guy to pass the moral check.
Okay.
So guard captain says, if you were to fail a moral check, kill one of the dude and pass the test.
Sure.
But since we already passed the test, no worries.
Sure.
And of course, because you passed the test,
Lannister supremacy. Okay.
And I get +1 because of the wood,
Sure.
and I succeed.
Yep.
And I believe that's all for this round.
Okay.
And we clear all the tokens.
Cool.
And
Alright.
whatever that you have in your hand, you want to discard your hand and draw back up to 3, however you want.
Sounds good.
That's
Okay, I think I'll end the video here. Thanks all. We can continue the game, but thanks for the demo.
Thank you.